Hey, what is up, you guys? King Lagerfeld here, back with another video reaction, and today we're going to be reacting to why SML got swatted. Now, I saw some videos circulating where the SML house, I guess it got raided by cops. I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the original video, so I guess in this video they're going to explain what happened, but it did look crazy. I mean, I don't know why that would happen with the cops, but let's get into it and see what happened.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Today, me and Lance are going to address something that happened a long time ago, but it leaked on YouTube yesterday or the day before.
Oh, it happened a long time ago.
It was probably like about 2 days ago.
Yeah, so something leaked on YouTube. It was a video of me and Lance getting swatted. It actually happened. It happened last December, and we didn't want to tell anyone about it. We didn't want to upload a video of us getting swatted. We didn't want to tell anyone about it because we felt like if we told you guys about it, then it would happen more and more. Now, if you don't know what being swatted is when someone fakes a police phone call, like a fake emergency, and says that like me and Lance did something really bad, or like it's when you call the cop and say that this person, the celebrity, is doing something really bad. There's a crime happening at their house, and the police send a SWAT team to that house, and their guns are drawn, and it scares the shit out of everyone, and it's really dangerous because people can end up getting shot or hurt during it.
It's not good to falsify claims like that because then it could have really honestly hurt Logan and I.
So do not swat people, because if you do get caught doing a fake police call that ends up sending a whole SWAT team because that wastes resources and stuff, you'll get in a lot of trouble just about this. So last December, me and Lance were filming. It was a filming day. Lance had just came over. His puppets were still in his suitcase. And we were in my living room, and I was trying to plan the video for the day. And while we were planning the video, I get a blocked number phone call on my cell phone. And usually I don't answer blocked numbers, but I decided to answer it. And when I answered it, I hear a voice that says, "This is Officer Blank with Escambia County Sheriff's Office. Come out with your hands up right now. Come out unarmed." And I knew the tone of the voice and just the way the call sounded, I said, this isn't a prank call. This is real. So I walk outside and I don't see the cops. And I had lost both keys to my Camaro at the time. So I had a locksmith changing out the keys to my Camaro. So in this clip right here, I walk outside and I look and I don't see any police officers. And the locksmith asked me, "Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "I got a call from the sheriff's office. I don't know what's going on." So then I go back inside and I tell Lance, I'm like, "I don't know what's going on, but that was a real phone call because cops here call from block numbers." I said, "That was a real phone call." I said, "They might be at my mom's house." I said, "I don't know where they're at," but I said, "Lance, we're not filming today. We got to figure out what's going on." So I said, "We're not filming today." So Lance grabbed his suitcase and he walked outside. And Lance, you got to tell what happened.
So I walk outside and I think like, okay, if the cops are coming or if the cops are going to be here, if they're at our mom's house or if they're at our grandma's house, then they should be coming to Logan's house at any second. And I wanted to go ahead and be outside so they didn't kick Logan's door down or whatever. For whatever reason they were showing up, I didn't want to be a part of that. I wanted to be just neutral and already outside, so if they needed to talk to me, I was there. So I walk outside, I shut the door behind me.
And somebody did all of this as a prank?
And do what I gotta do. And then I didn't even look to my right, but from my right I hear, "Put your hands in the air." I'm like, "Oh shit." And as you can see in the video, that was the closest I've ever been.
That is scary, I'm sure.
I look to my right and there's 4 police officers, 3 of them with rifles and 1 of them with a pistol, and they're all pointed at me.
Wow, oh my God.
Or if I would have been like going into my pocket or one thing wrong, I would not be here today explaining this to you guys.
Oh, no. My name's Lance 38. I'm his brother. I'm his brother.
Whoever called the cops as a prank, like, shame on you. I don't know who did that, but you deserve to go to jail yourself. Whoever called. That was unnecessary. That's not funny. That is not funny at all.
Yeah, so I'm inside the house and I'm on the phone with my manager, Wendy, and I'm telling her, Lance is leaving. Like, if I get arrested for anything, you better bail me out. I'm not going to jail. I said, "You bail me out. I don't know what I did. I don't know what they think I did, but you're bailing me the f out." And so I mean,
thank God they're alive.
Saying, "Oh, no. Like, I hear Lance making noise.
Anything could have happened.
"Wendy, they're here." I said, "They're here. They got Lance." I said, "I don't know what I don't know."
Got me.
So I open the door and I come out with my hands up, and I'm a f***ing idiot because I keep my phone in my hand because I wanted Wendy to hear everything in case I die. So I walk outside and I have both my hands in the air and I have my phone in my hand. And I walk and I look to my right and there's a SWAT team with rifles and guns pointed at me. And they're like, let me see your hands, let me see your hands. They're like, oh shit. And I'm like, I need to drop my phone. So when I dropped my phone, I thought at that moment I was gonna get shot. I thought they were gonna think, what's that object in his hand? I thought they were gonna unload on me and I was like, I'm dead. Oh, that was my last second. So I dropped my phone and they're like, walk towards us. And I start walking towards them. Like,
ridiculous.
I'm like, okay. So I pull my shirt up and then I start walking towards them and they're like, no, turn around and walk backwards towards us.
Like, there's so many, they give you so many things to do. Like they said, come to us. And I was running with my hands up and then they said, now turn around. I was like, okay. And then I had to walk backwards to them.
Yeah. So anyway, I get to the cops and they grab my arms really mean and rough and mean. And they put me in handcuffs. They didn't put Lance in handcuffs. This big 6'3" or whatever. I'm 5'11".
I mean, I'm glad they can laugh
and
at
I'm
it, but
skinny as he's muscle. They put me in handcuffs. Pissed off. It was the second time that month I'd already been in handcuffs. Because keep in mind, I was just put in handcuffs down in Miami for my birthday weekend because Tito wrote a fucking letter on the fucking table that said, help me, I've been kidnapped. So they put my ass in handcuffs again. So they're really fucking me and they put my hands behind my back and the first thing they said is, so I heard you've been doing some shooting tonight. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we got calls that you had an AK-47 and you were shooting out all your neighbors' windows.
All they had to do was look up at the neighbor's house who clearly had all their windows still in their house.
Yeah, he said, so I heard you've been doing some shooting tonight. And I said, what? He's like, yeah, we got some calls that you were shooting out your neighbor's windows with an AK-47. And the only thing that came out of my mouth was, I'm being swatted. And the cop said, what? I said, I'm being swatted. What does that mean? I said, it's when someone makes a fake phone call saying that I did something bad and I didn't do it. And they said, well, how'd they know you were wearing red? And I said,
He's always wearing red.
yeah, the officer said that the person who called said that I was outside with an AK-47 wearing red, shooting at the neighbor's windows.
That's
and
his
they said, how would they know
uniform.
you're wearing red?
A red
I said,
shirt.
I'm always wearing red. It literally, it's a 95% chance I'm wearing it. I said, it's rare that I'm not. So they still put me in handcuffs. They make me and Lance go sit on this area. They go get Tilly and everyone out of the house.
Hey, what's her name? Chili? Chili, hey, come on. Is anybody else in the house doing this? Just you. Okay, somebody.
Friendly?
You know why we're here, right?
Yeah, they're huskies, but they run out, so
Okay.
don't leave them.
Anybody else here in the house with you? Okay, all right.
that is crazy. Like, why would somebody do that? That. I mean, I'm glad they can laugh about it,
And
but
they go search my house for this AK-47, which isn't in there because I don't own one. And so they search the house and they go ask my neighbor who stands outside all the time because he's old. And they said, hey, they said, hey, did you see anything? He's like, no, I've been outside all day. He didn't come out with any gun.
Is that neighbor there hear anything? I don't know. He just told the whole time. He was talking to him. Sorry. What, 6? 6-year-old? Oh,
And they asked my locksmith who was changing the keys on my Camaro, did you see anything? No. And they're like, what the f? They were mad because there had been a lot of crimes recently that week of people shooting and doing bad shit. So they thought, oh, here comes another one. So the cops ended up searching my house. They ended up not finding anything. They let me out of my handcuffs and the cops like, we're going to find out who did it. But all I know is that guys
and
don't
that's
swat
just
people
that's
because
wasted
before it happened, it
taxpayer
was my
money.
biggest fear,
That's
especially when
wasted
Shirley had a dog,
time that they
because
could be
I thought this
investigating
was gonna
something
happen. I thought I was
else.
going to get swatted. I thought they were going to come bust down my door. The dogs were going to run at them because the dogs were friendly and they were going to in the dogs. And I was like, that's going to be bullshit because they're going to think the dogs are trying to attack them. Yeah, so it happened the best way it could have happened because, you know, they were nice. But I'm just glad my door didn't get kicked down. But yeah, so we got swatted and we did not want to tell you guys because we didn't want to draw attention to it because whoever did it, we don't want to give them the satisfaction because we don't know who did it.
Yeah, and we don't know who leaked it, and we don't know who called, and what we were falsely accused of. We weren't doing that at all, ever. And the biggest thing that we are trying to say is don't do that because it can cause huge legal consequences.
Yeah,
for you
they
guys.
could have
It's
died,
not funny, and it
you-
puts a lot of people's lives at risk. Most importantly, the police officers
Who would
have
even
to
think that's
respond to it
funny,
because they have to
is
light
my
and
question.
silence as fast as they can to get to wherever it is.
There was like 20 cop cars down the road blocking off our neighborhood so people couldn't get in. And all the neighbors were like, what's going on? They're like, oh, it's the YouTuber's house.
Yeah.
And so don't swat people. We only are showing you the footage now because it leaked yesterday day.
And instead of people like speculating and possibly like making up false things, we wanted to go ahead and get ahead of it and explain to you guys what actually happened. Because we didn't do anything wrong. We were just falsely accused, and I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Logan was at his house, and then whoever called and said, hey, this is happening, and it ended up being a huge show.
If we would have gotten shot and killed that day over some bullshit fake shit, then we wouldn't be able to make videos, we wouldn't have done anything. And so basically, don't SWAT, you will get caught.
And it's a felony. If you do it, you are going to be in the most trouble that you could possibly.
So yeah, we didn't want to tell you guys because we didn't want to draw attention to it. But now, since it is leaked, we wanted to tell our side of the story. That's what happened. It was pretty scary. It happened last December, so it's been a long time. I honestly forgot about it until I saw someone share it on Facebook. I said, why are people talking about this? Like, how did y'all get this footage?
Yeah, I want to know who leaked it in the first place, because me and Logan agreed that we weren't going to say anything. We weren't going to bring attention to it.
We don't know how it leaked on the internet right now, so we don't know. But anyway, guys, we just want to tell you this so you don't SWAT people, you don't SWAT celebrities. And also, just a side thing, this has nothing to do with swatting, don't show up at my house at 1 a.m. because fans still show up during the pandemic, which I guess it's bad, but I still take pictures. But the worst part is last night at 1 a.m., me and Adriana were in my room and we heard the doorbell and I said, I'm scared. And I checked my cameras and it was fans. And I don't know what parent brought their kid at 1 a.m., but come before the sun goes down if you're going to come. But anyway,
what kind of parent would let...
So takeaways from this, guys, don't swat people. It takes a lot of resources away from people who actually need it, and also it could possibly get someone hurt, like Logan.
And like little boy who cried wolf, like you call these fake calls. What if someone starts trying to kill me and then they're not going to show up anymore because people keep making fake calls?
Yeah, if someone's trying to hurt one of us and then they keep getting fake calls to Logan's address or something, then that's not good.
And stop ordering pizza.
Oh my god, did I tell you what happened to me?
What?
The pizza. I was on the phone with James.
Their fans are crazy.
And I said, James, hold on. And he said, what? I said, there's a pizza guy at my house and I didn't order pizza. And he just laughed. And the guy came out and said, is your name Jeffy? I'm like, no. It's a character that I play. And he's like, oh my god, is it the SML thing? I said, yeah. And I said, my name's Lance 30 Acre. And he says, well, the pizza box says Jeffy 30 Acre. I'm like, that's not me.
Okay, I want to let you know, Domino's doesn't deliver to my house anymore. Pizza Hut doesn't. They blacklist all of me. They don't let me order pizza anymore. They'll somehow slip through the cracks sometimes. And you get pizza sent to my house. And they're getting pissed because sometimes I buy them.
See, I asked the guy.
He can't even order pizza anymore because of you guys.
I get it. I only buy it if it's pepperoni. If it's in sardines and hash browns or whatever the sardines and hash browns, I'm only buying it if it's pepperoni, and I still don't want to eat it because I don't want to eat it.
Yeah, I already ate that day. Why do I need a pizza?
But I don't know why you guys decided to do that. But we've had the pizza problem, and it's all happened now. Yeah. So yeah. But if you want to send fan mail, send it to my address.
But don't send food there because that's a UPS store. They're not going to pay for it. So don't do that.
So this whole video is just that don't do any of these things.
Yeah. No, just don't do bad stuff.
I'm tired of eating pizza. I don't want to get swatted. And
DoorDash me some McDonald's. At least then it's already paid for.
Yeah, if you're gonna McDonald's, DoorDash me that. You know what? Just send $1 in an envelope to me.
Yeah.
There you go.
We appreciate it, guys, but for real, don't do the bad stuff. We will see you later. It's like 3 a.m. right now, so we guess to go. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Yee-pee.
That is so ridiculous. I mean, they have a lot of fans and I'm pretty sure they're grateful for that. But there are always those fans that make it hard for everybody else. Like, why are people making fake cop calls? Why are people showing up to their house at 1 a.m.? Why are people ordering pizza just to prank them? Like, that is just terrible. You're going to make it bad for everybody else. Like, I understand having a lot of fans. It's like, you know, you're grateful for that, but there are some crazy people out there who will do anything just to get attention because they don't get it at home. That's why they're always on the internet. That's why they're always pranking people and trying to make people's lives miserable because they don't feel good. I hope none of you guys are doing any of that stuff because that is just ridiculous. Nobody should go through that. They could have lost their lives over a prank because somebody wanted attention. And if they lost their lives, how would that person feel? Like, you would feel like a dummy. I mean, you should already feel stupid, but you will feel even dumber if someone lost their life over that. So you guys don't prank people like that. I mean, if you're gonna prank anybody, make sure it's innocent and it can't like affect their life or inconvenience them. Like, don't do anything like that. And I hope any of you guys watching this aren't doing stuff like that. So hopefully you're not, and if you are, stop. But anyway, you guys, let me know what you thought about this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought about this, and until next time, be blessed, be your best, and keep down the stress. Bye, guys.